1 watching, 0 likes, 21 seconds live. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Three watching, 0 likes. 45 seconds in. Let's see what happens here. Very nice, so we like. Some folks hated my my Borat impersonations the other day. I don't know what it is. You know, everybody has, you know, some people will eat chicken and they don't like steak. Some people eat steak and they don't like chicken. Some people will eat fish and they won't eat either steak or chicken. I look at comedy, I look at humor, taste of humor as largely the same thing. As largely the same thing. And so when I do my Borat stuff, some people friggin' love it, and some people absolutely hate it. Because number one, a lot of them never watched the Borat movies or his shorts that he used to do. And number two, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. You know, it's not a part of their comedy atmosphere. Which is totally fine. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying, you know, it's totally fine. It is what it is. So when I do entire show with talking the accent of the Borat from Kazakhstan, and we, you know, have a fun time, possibly sexy time, maybe with goat, or maybe cat, or maybe woman, if lucky, you know. A lot of individual not appreciate humor involvement in the accent, or also within the humor involved, as I say before. But I can tell you this, I bet Borat voted for Trump. That's what I can fucking tell you. What up? I spoke to you in Cody's stream. What's up, Jim Davis? How are you? 4 watching, 1 like, 3 minutes in. It's not bad. It's not bad. I have a big day ahead, folks. I got a lot of shit to do. I got a lot of fucking shit to get done. I gotta go get a photo ID. And yes, I'm 34, but my parents are gonna help me out, you know. So, because I don't have a car right now, because I ruined it. I got a lot of stuff to do. And I'm still waiting on that fucking check to come in the mail. Hopefully it comes today. I think that would be great if it comes today. Who doesn't like a nice $6,000, right? Jim Davis says, are you still giving out wrenches? Wrenches need to prove. So I'll watch you, Jim Davis. I'll watch you. I'll watch you. Wrenches are earned, not given. And don't take that personally. Wrenches are earned, not given. Five watching, 1 like, 5 minutes in. Very nice. We like that. Borat JB likes that very much. You know, so here's what it really comes down to. here's what it really comes down to, okay? Here's what it really comes down to, all right? I rarely do this, but I'm going to do it right now. I want to talk about my presence on YouTube, okay? The fucking balls, or the fucking tits, or the fucking ovaries, or whatever you want to call it. Let's just call it the fucking balls. Hey, cat. That's the roommate's cat. The fucking balls that it takes to have a YouTube live stream. I've been talking about this for the last 3 or 4 days-ish. The last 3 or 4 days-ish. Okay? The amount of balls that it takes to put your face, you know, especially wearing a Maga hat. Make America Great Again. Trump supporter. You guys all know that. You guys and girls all know that. The amount of balls, and I'm not building myself up. Just wait until I get through my, you know, my speech here. My intro. The amount of fucking balls that it takes to put yourself live on YouTube, to put your face, you know, your face, live on YouTube, I surmise is immense. We get some comments. I'll read those in a second. Jeremy is in the house. Oh, like my son dislikes my stream, Jeremy. Who cares? Who cares? But thank you very much. Rescue Pets has rejoined us. And you guys might have noticed, you guys and gals, you might have noticed, you know, you penises and dicks might have noted, you penises and vages is what I meant to say. You might be wondering why I'm live streaming at off hours, early in the morning, extremely late at night. Well, it's because when your company's division closes and you end up, which I'm doing today, having to file for fucking unemployment when you're a fucking worker, where all I want to do is work. I want to work. I want to produce. I'm a producer. I make things. I use my eyes. I use my brain. I use my hands. I'm a producer. And when that's taken away from you because of business reasons, I got nothing else. And I'm lucky enough that I'm about to file for unemployment. So I'm going to get, you know, 63% of my previous wage. And my wage was very high. So it's going to be pretty nice to collect for a period. But I am going to start working as soon as fucking possible. Because I'm a worker. I'm a producer. I'm not a slug. You know, I don't want to be someone that games the system. I don't want to be someone who is unemployed. I just got emotional. Ah, damn it. I just got emotional. My whole fucking identity is what I do through my work. You know what I mean? And through my work comes, obviously, employment. And through that, everything else follows. Dating, friendships, parties. You know, you can make chicken piccata for the whole entire apartment building. All of it. All of that. But it comes through employment. Through work. I'm a worker. I'm not a fucking lazy slug. I'm not a fucking lazy slug. I don't want to sit back. There are probably some people in my position. No, I'm just telling you. This is my opening monologue, so I'm just telling you. There are probably some people in my position who would be like, Oh, cool. So you mean I don't have to work and I get to collect a check for 63% of my annual wages and I don't have to work and I can just get a check? You know, there are probably some people that would like that. To me, that's total torture. To me, that's total mental torture. Mental, physical, spiritual, everything. Torture. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm going to get back to work as soon as I can fucking get back to work. And I'm going to do a fantastic job. I'm a great manager. I'm a great producer. I'm a great coordinator. I'm a great everything. Okay? And I'm not saying like JB is great, like I'm better than any of you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is what I prefer for my life is to work, to produce, to manage, to coordinate, to do all those kinds of things. And I'm fantastic at it. It just didn't work out at the previous company. It just didn't work out at the previous company. And yes, it's taken me a good 2 months to really internalize that and understand that. That it's not personal, it's just business. I get it. I get it. Does it hurt? Yes. It hurts immensely. It hurts almost as much as the death of a family member or close friend. It hurts almost as much as the death of a family member or close friend. It hurts that bad. However, oh, I just got emotional again. Damn it. I hate getting emotional on camera. It's very embarrassing. But you gotta move on. And when I say you, I don't mean you. Your life is your life. What I should say is one has to move on. One has to move on. So I'm gonna file for fucking unemployment. I don't wanna file for fucking unemployment. I don't wanna be one of those people who's on fucking unemployment. I don't, in any measure or in any certain angle, do I ever want to be on unemployment. But in order for purposes of survival, I have to go on unemployment for a little bit, until I find my new career, until I find my new career, until I find my new career, until I find my new career. And I'm not going to put up with, I am not going to put up with these fucking trolls who hate me, who've hated me for years. They hate me for supporting Trump. They hate me for being outspoken, for being able to someone who can articulate, you know, their voice in front of, you know, the camera and put it out on YouTube and don't give a fuck about putting it out for the entire world to see. For the entire world to see. Because that's what YouTube is. Okay? We have JujuBot. We have Gramps. We have MMP Cody. We have fucking Blackie Fitzpatrick, who's become one of my best friends on YouTube, by the way. We have Harley Girl, who does a show for only 1 hour a week, 1 day a week. We have all of us. We have all of us. We have all of us. It's a coalition. It's a coalition. If I go down and if I disappear, Blackie and Gramps and Juju and Harley Girl are going to step up. If one of them goes down, I'm going to step up. And Blackie and Gramps and all of us are going to fucking step up. We're not going to let any of each other side by each fail. We're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let the communists take over the country. And they tried. Oh, do I rue the days that I remember back in 2008 when I voted for Barack Obama. I loved the man. I loved him. I loved him. And I was just learning about my conspiracy theories. I was just learning about them. 5 watching, 2 likes, 15 minutes in. Very nice. Oh, do I rue the day that I voted for Barack Obama? Back in 2008, I was 23, and I voted for the fucking communist, socialist Barack Obama. You know why? I'll just tell you. Because I wanted to vote for a black guy. To be honest with you, that's exactly it. I wanted to vote for the first black president. Not fully understanding that the first different skin color than mine president, colored than mine president, would be a fucking communist socialist who was paving the way for Hillary Clinton. Who was paving the way for Hillary Clinton. Who was paving the way for Hillary Clinton. I didn't know that back then. I'm 34 now. I didn't realize what was going on. I didn't realize what was really going on. I didn't realize at all what was really going on. But I voted for the first, black, but also half black, you know. His mom was white. Whiter than fucking snow. I voted for the first black president, and I ended up voting for, in 2008, I ended up voting for a communist, socialist, globalist piece of garbage whose chief goal, very surprising to me that he won 2 terms, by the way. Very surprising to me that he won 2 terms. I certainly didn't vote for him for 2 terms. You know? But, you know, the Democrats have their view. And by the way, everybody knows this, but I'll say it again. Everybody knows this, but I'll say it again. I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. I am not an independent. I'm a conspiratorian. That's my party. That's my party. And when I run, and when Jason runs for Chief Commander and President of the United States, and it could be, 12 years, it could be 16 years, who knows? Who knows? I'm still technically too young to run for president because I guess you can't run for President of the United States until you are 37 years old, and I just turned 34. So I have some waiting time that's in the statutes, and it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, okay? So we have at least one more election to go through. Is President JB going to take over the presidency of Trump? Or is JB going to run as vice president with the first female president of the United States? My alarm always scares the fucking hell out of me. I set like 10 alarms a day to remind me of shit, and that one just caught me totally off guard. So I'm all rattled now. Damn it. Is JB gonna run after 2 terms of President Trump? And I like Mike Pence. I think Mike Pence is fine. I think Mike Pence is fine. I think Mike Pence is fine. I think Michael Richard Pence is totally fine. I think he's totally fine. But who would he pick as his running mate? Fucking Paul Ryan? Fucking Paul Ryan? Here's the ticket I want. Maybe I'll run as vice president. First female president, a Democrat, serving beside So we got 8 years of Trump, we got 8 years of Pence. Let's put that in the bag. Let's put that in the bag, okay? So we've got that. And I'm a little bit older at that point. You know, I'll be in my early 40s. I'll be in my early 40s. I'll be in my early 40s. You know, I might not look so boyish at that point, you know. Maybe at that point I'll have to shave every day. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to look like? But let's assume that we have President Trump for 8 years, and we have President Pence for 8 years, Michael Richard Pence, the current Vice President of the United States. As these things typically go, you know, we see it's always historically been that way, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I haven't seen that any indication that Pence is going to run. Who knows? But here's the ticket that I would like. Here's the ticket that I would like. No, I'm just telling you. Here's the ticket that I would like. I would like Tulsi Gabbard of Hawaii. And if you don't know her, you need to start researching Tulsi Gabbard. T-U-S-L-I, Gabbard. G-A-B-B-A-R-D. Tulsi Gabbard of Hawaii. I would like to see her run for president. And maybe she can find me on the internet. Maybe I'm involved in extreme, you know, politics at that point. Who knows? Who knows? But I would hope that she would choose me as vice president. So you got Gabbard, Beliveau, ticket. After 8 years of Mike Pence. I'm curious as to what you guys think about this notion that I'm putting forth at this point. And with that statement, I'm going to sit back and shut up for 5 minutes, and I'll take your comments and questions, and then I will comment on them and maybe question some of them. Go. Go. No comments. 4 watching, 2 likes. Well, folks. But that's okay. It's still very early in the morning. So I'll put that up as an excuse. I'm going to start watching a lot of YouTube videos. I am certainly going to start watching a lot of YouTube videos. Would I run the same kind of campaign that Trump ran? Yes. Yes. It would be very close. It would be very close to what he did. Okay, because we don't need... What are we going to have? What are we going to have? Another Bush? What are we going to have? Fucking Michelle Obama run? Are we going to have Hillary Clinton run again? That would be a dream. That would be a dream. That would be a dream. No, I'm just telling you, that would be a dream. It would be an absolute dream. Let's have Michelle Obama and her running mate, potentially Kamala Harris out of California. You know, radical leftist fucking Democrats. And by the way, like I've said over and over again, I'm not a leftist, I'm not a righty, I'm not a conservative, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not an independent, I'm a conspiratorian. Let's have Kamala Harris fucking run for president. I think that would be hilarious. We have a comment. Killary is having, Rescue Pets says, Killary is having health troubles big time. I did not know that. I've tried, and this comment is directed at Rescue Pets. I've deliberately stayed away from the news. The news. By the way, nobody knows what news stands for. And I guess I'm only talking to Rescue Pets right now, although we allegedly have 6 people watching. Does anybody know what news actually stands for? It's an Illuminati term. It's an Illuminati term. Does anybody know? We have Z watching. Rumors of Kamala Harris are running are already flying. Yes, they are. Rescue says, hello, Z. James Miller has joined us. Yes! Yes! James Miller got it. Smart motherfucker. It's an Illuminati term. The news means, and I'll just read from, I mean, it could come from me, but I'm just going to read from James. It stands for North, East, South, North, East, West, and South. That's what the news is. It's an Illuminati term. The world controllers. The international banker, Illuminati satanic cult that runs our fucking planet came up with the term news. North, East, West, South. That's what it is. That's what it is. So when you read the news, when you read the newspaper, or when you go on Yahoo or Google or YouTube or wherever you go, and you read the fucking news, it's an Illuminati term. It's an acronym. North, East, West, South. As in covering all jurisdictions on the entire planet. That's exactly what it is. And if you think that's a fucking conspiracy theory, turn off my channel and never watch me ever again. Never watch me ever again. Never watch me ever again. If you can't absorb that fact, because it's not conjecture, it's not a conspiracy theory, it's not an opinion, it's a fucking fact. They invented the term news decades ago. Some say centuries ago. I believe decades ago. But some say centuries ago. North, East, West, South. That's what news stands for. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you fucking understand? You know, I think I'm like the male version of, who's that girl that I've started watching lately? I love her. I want to bang her, to be honest with you. She's very attractive. Who's that fucking girl? Raina. Raina4321. I'm the male version of Raina4321. I'm just not as popular. I'm just not as popular. JB is simply not as popular. Okay? So we need really to kind of, you know, we need to ground ourselves in what's actually happening in terms of the truth movement, which is that a lot of us have woken up, which is that a lot of us have woken up, which is that a lot of us have woken up. We got Blackie Fitzpatrick, we got Jujubot, we got Gramps, we got MMP Cody, we got Raina4321. We're fucking kicking ass, folks. We're kicking ass. You know, it only takes a small minority. Basically, it can top out, and I'll shut up eventually. It only takes about 3% of the population, in order to change an entire country, okay? Trump was a good start. Donald J. Trump was a great start. Donald J. Trump was a great start. Donald J. Trump was a great start, okay? But if we don't keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, then we're going to fail and the New World Order is going to take over. And we can't let the New World Order take over. Because what is the New World Order? What is the New World Order? It's a one world government controlled in a top-down format by Satan himself. Satan's real, by the way. If you guys don't know, Satan is real. The devil is real. And he's in control of our planet right now. But there's a resistance. And somehow, some way, YouTube has provided folks like us, folks like you, and you, and you, and you. And like Reina 4321 and MMP Cody, even though he runs a music channel, the chat is still open for folks to actually speak their fucking minds. Okay? We also have Gramps. He runs Fox. We have Jujubot. She runs all kinds of stuff. You know? We have Purple Kush. I always forget about Purple Kush. I am so apologetic to the fact that I always ignore Purple Kush. Purple Kush is just as important as all of us. So is Blackie Fitzpatrick, one of my best friends on YouTube. Okay? There's a resistance happening now. If we lose this battle, we lose the battle for humanity itself. And I'm not going to let that happen under any circumstance. And no, I'm not doing the 666 satanic symbol. It's just a comfortable hand signal that I use. I'm not doing the 666. I'm not a Satanist. I'm not someone who worships Lucifer. I'm not doing the 666, you know. It's just a comfortable hand signal for me to use. I use it at whim. But you got these fucking former, you know, satanic covenant presidents like George H.W. fucking faggot Bush. You know, Daddy Bush. They call him Poppy. You know why they call him Poppy? Not because he's Poppy like Daddy, like Poppy, like, oh, hey, Poppy. They call him Poppy because he was the one who sequestered the opium fields. I want you guys to listen to me right now. For watching. Not very much. That's okay. They called him Poppy Bush, not because he was Poppy like Daddy, but because he sequestered and took control of the fucking opium fields in Afghanistan. Oh, man, I gotta spit. I'm getting pissed off right now. Not because he was Poppy as in Daddy Bush, like Poppy, like, hey, Pappy, what's up, Pappy? No. They called him Poppy Bush because he sequestered the fucking opium fields in Afghanistan. A lot of folks don't know this. I don't like to talk about it because it's so fucking depressing. We're going to do the 1 and 2 game. We're going to do the 1 and 2 game. 1 for yes, I understand. 2 for no, I disagree. So we're going to do the 1 and 2 game. Who knows that the criminal government of the United States brought back dozens and dozens and dozens and hundreds and thousands of parcels of raw opium from Vietnam in the body cavities of dead soldiers. Who knows that? Who knows that fact? Who knows that fact? Who knows that fact? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no. Go. Do it. Go. Rescue Pets says, never read about it. Rescue Pets, why don't you go on Google and type in CIA, opium, heroin in bodies of dead soldiers from Vietnam. Go do that. Go do that. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. I am so mad right now, I can't even do my show. I'm still going to keep doing it, but it's hard to do my show. They brought back hundreds and hundreds and thousands of tons of opium from the Vietnam War, hidden in the body cavities of our fallen soldiers. That's what the New World Order does. That's how much they care about human life. Oh, I gotta spit again. I am pissed off right now. Because folks don't know this stuff. Folks don't know this stuff. The Gen Pop, or the general public, doesn't know this stuff. The general population doesn't know. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. And I gotta go charge my phone. I'll be back in 30 seconds, but I want to say this statement again for a third time. The fallen soldiers, our United States soldiers, who were killed in the Vietnam, in the fake fucking war of Vietnam, in the fake fucking war of Vietnam, in the fake fucking war of Vietnam, were brought back in caskets, but inside their body cavities, and you can just imagine what the body cavities were. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. Could it be mouth? Could it be ass? Could it, who knows? Were stuffed with heroin. And then the drug cartels, Vietnam heroin. And then the drug cartels took those drugs and distributed them onto the streets for the veterans that were on the streets, that were homeless. Oh my God, I am getting so mad right now. I want to smash my fucking phone. I can't even do my show right now. I want to take my phone and fucking smash it. I want to smash everything in this apartment right now. My roommate comes back. He's like, why'd you smash everything? I'm going to be like, and he'll be like, that's my property. And I'll be like, why'd you smash your own television? Why'd you smash your computer? And I'll go, well, because I kind of got overwhelmed by the fact that back in the 1970s, they stuffed the orifices of dead soldiers with Vietnam heroin and brought it back to sell in the United States. In the United States. And anybody who doesn't fucking know that, you don't know real history. You think the history that you were taught in high school, in middle school, was real history? Do you think that was real history? Do you? Do you think that was real history? George Washington, and they had Thanksgiving dinner with the Indians and all that. You think that was real history? Do ya? Do ya? You little babies? Do ya? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Do you really think that? No. The New World Order is far uglier than you can imagine, let alone doing 9/11 and taking down Building 7 and faking Sandy Hook. You think that was bad? They stuffed bags of heroin up the asses and in the mouths of our fallen soldiers in fucking Vietnam and brought them back so they could smuggle the heroin in the bodies of our fallen soldiers. Look it up. Don't listen to JB. Don't listen to JB. Don't listen to JB Live. Don't listen to my YouTube show. Don't pay attention to my YouTube show. Go and do the research for yourself. Go and do the research for yourself. And you're going to learn a couple things. And you're going to learn a couple things. You're going to learn a couple things. Do it on your own. Don't listen to me. Do it on your own. Because I've learned over the years, from my experience, that the only way that folks are ever going to learn something is if they research it for themselves and come to their own conclusions. Okay? No one likes to be preached to. No one likes to be told what to think. And I do not take exception to myself with that. I'm in the same boat. Go and do the research on your own. They stuffed bags of heroin in the anuses and in the mouths of dead Vietnam soldiers returning from Vietnam for those bags of heroin to be sold to the international bankers to get a lot of Americans addicted on heroin. Fact. Fact. But don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Man, I'm pissed off right now. I have to go get my charger. I'll read your comments, then I have to go get my charger. Z says, look up the cadaver connection. Tells the opium/VN story. Rescue Pets says, JB never had my post deleted here before. It's YouTube, it's not me. I would never delete you, Rescue Pets. YouTube is trolling me. They don't like what I do on my... Oh, I thought I just got banned there. I just had to reconnect 6 times. All right, so look, I'm going to make a blanket statement. I know I've made a lot of statements. Reconnect, even though I have a full fucking connection. Even though I have a full fucking connection. And now, nice job, YouTube. We're down to 3 viewers. Nice job, YouTube, censoring me. Nice job. You're doing an awesome job. I can't do this anymore. I can't fucking do this anymore. YouTube is deleting my chatters, and then my chatters blame me, and then my chatters blame me, or blame my moderators. It's not me or my moderators. It's YouTube. It's the deep state. It's these motherfuckers who come in and they don't like the fact that I'm speaking truth, and they don't like the fucking fact that I am speaking. So they start deleting my chatters, and then my chatters come back to me on other channels when I'm in another channel. Why'd you delete me? Why'd you ban me? None of us did. None of it was me. None of it was us. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. I'm going to have to fucking quit YouTube and just go on to Twitch. Because I can't put up with this crap anymore. I lost Kiwi Lover because Kiwi Lover thought that I fucking deleted her. She goes, you deleted me. I go, no, I did not delete you. Why would I delete you? You're awesome. You're a superstar. Why would I delete you? You're a moderator. Why would I delete you? It's YouTube. It's not me. So before YouTube totally bans me, we have 7 folks watching. It's very nice. We have 7 folks watching. Okay? Before YouTube totally cuts my account, I never deleted any of you. It's YouTube. It's the fascists. It's the deep state that Trump hasn't gotten control of yet. That's what it is. It's not JB. It's not JB. And it's certainly not my moderators, who are very high and esteemed moderators. They're fantastic. Top of the crop. It's not me. It's not me. It's YouTube. Because YouTube is trying to censor me. And the easiest way for YouTube to censor me before my fucking battery dies. Hold on a second. I'm going to go get my charger. I'll be right back. Oh, god damn it. I'm pissed off right now. Jesus Christ. I'll be right back.